Our top story tonight, Israeli Defense Minister Benny Gantz closing out an historic visit to the Kingdom of Bahrain on Thursday, and Gantz arriving to the Arab Gulf island nation for this previously unannounced 24-hour trip to sign a landmark memorandum of understanding and to participate in a massive international naval exercise. A number of historic events announced this week from Bahrain. Israeli Defense Minister Benny Gantz landing unannounced to the public in Manama on Wednesday to sign the first memorandum of understanding with the Gulf country since the signing of the Abraham Accords in 2020. And among the agreements in the MOU, the two countries allowing for, quote, increased cooperation in various fields, including a number of arms agreements and other defense-related sales. Then additionally, aside from being the first visit for Gantz to Bahrain and the second Israeli governmental visit to the kingdom since normalization, Israel also participating for the first time ever in the United States-led IMX-22 naval exercise, which includes some 60 other countries, some of whom, like Saudi Arabia and Oman, have no diplomatic ties with Israel. The participants in the exercise focusing on unmanned naval systems and the use of AI to counter threats like those posed by Iran and Iran's various terror proxies. This, and to form a unified command structure capable of ensuring freedom of movement and commerce across the high seas. And Bahrain, for its part, hosting the exercise as the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet HQ, as well as some of its CENTCOM operations, are stationed in the Arab Gulf island nation.
בשנה האחרונה, בין השאר בזכות הסכמי אברהם והמעבר של ישראל לסנטקום, שיתוף הפעולה בין צה"ל לבין הצי החמישי הולך ומתהדק, וכך גם בין מערכות הביטחון. זהו צורך ביטחוני אסטרטגי ראשון במעלה מול אתגרים הולכים וגוברים בזירה הימית בפרט ובאזור בכלל.
Meantime, adding to the symbolism, Gantz and the Israeli delegation flying over Saudi Arabian airspace and arriving on an Israeli Air Force Ram tanker aircraft, the very same craft used by the Egyptian Air Force in 1977 to carry then Egyptian President Anwar Sadat to Israel to begin the peace process, and Israel buying the craft from a civilian company in 2011.
העובדה שאנחנו יכולים לנחות פה עם מטוס של חיל האוויר ולבקר עם מפקד זרוע הים הישראלי בצי החמישי ולדבר באופן גלוי על נושאי הגנה מהותיים לביטחון האזור היא ציון דרך משמעותי.
Finally, the naval exercise set to end February 17, while Gantz set to conclude his 24-hour trip and return to Israel Thursday night. ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at iltv.tv and watch from any device.